It's another 5 at 5, but more importantly, another happy one. We have won yet again, up to fourth in the league. Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. Let's get into number one, and where else can I start but the Holy Trinity? It is that festive season, so let's talk about that Holy Trinity, and you know who it is. It is Emile Smith-Rowe, Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. Those three combining to win a crucial game for Arsenal it was just lovely to see. We've always known that Martinelli has got some serious potential. And really, it's actually been Saka and Smith-Rowe that have been the ones that have been doing the business for Arsenal, with Martinelli sort of in the sidelines a little bit. Finally, he's in the team regularly and really making every single minute count. And then on top of that, the Smith-Rowe and Saka link up for the goal was brilliant, and for the celebration was probably even better. Absolutely loved seeing all of that unfold yesterday. And for me, these guys, I hope they are the future of Arsenal Football Club. I want you guys to tell me, this is something I've asked a lot of people, out of the three of them, which one, and I'm going to make it tough for you, you have to come up with one, no sitting on the fence, put it in the comments below, which one out of those three has got the highest potential? I want to see what you all think. Number two, and obviously the moment that really cemented the victory for us yesterday came from Saka feeding Smith-Rowe, and Smith-Rowe taking a really nice early shot from the edge of the box and sort of catching Fabianski flat-footed. Brilliant bit of play. But the dirty work that went before it. Some of you would have paid attention to this and you'll know what I'm about to say. Some of you, though, might not have noticed that. You might have only seen like the sort of more highlight reel part of that goal. It was all down to Takehiro Tomiyasu. Yet again, I find myself speaking about him every single week, talking about how he'll always drop a 7 out of 10 minimum level performance. Yesterday, go and watch the highlights. His work to set up that counter-attack was absolutely brilliant. Not only did he work really hard, he was so determined to get that ball off the Said Benrahma. And not only that, he did it without conceding a foul. Things like that are so important and so underrated in football, because we're 1-0 up at that point, and him playing football in the right way versus him doing it in the wrong way makes the difference between potentially going 2-0 up or potentially conceding a free kick that can make it 1-1. And Tomiyasu, every single time I watch him play, I'm so impressed with him, not because he does anything spectacular, because he's doing the basics spectacularly consistently. And that's what I really love about him. He was so determined to get that ball. He made sure he didn't give the foul away, and he worked really hard. Saka was the one that took the ball away, so Tomiyasu almost gets no credit. The camera pans away from him straight away. Saka gets the assist, Emile Smith-Rowe gets the goal. They get the plaudits. They're the celebration. The camera's on them. Tomiyasu, he's just doing his business. But we notice it. And I absolutely love it. So well done, Takehiro. Now, number three, let's talk about that penalty. And here, I kind of feel like maybe a lot of you will disagree with me, but it wasn't a penalty. And it certainly wasn't a red card. If that happened to, let's say, Ben White or Gabriel, I would be really annoyed. I think Kufa gets the ball. And what surprises me, and I know a lot of you might say this to me, is that even David Moyes said he didn't get enough of the ball. I don't think that was, from replays I've seen, it wasn't studs. He gets the ball and then catches Lacazette with the lace of his boot, from what I've seen. So yeah, I think we got very lucky there. What do you guys think? Sometimes I realise that I've only seen like a couple of replays of it. I'm still yet to watch extensive highlights of the game back. And obviously I was at the stadium yesterday, didn't have the benefit of all the TV camera replays. So those of you that watched it on TV, do you think I've got this wrong? Or do you agree with me that actually we were quite lucky to get that penalty, even though we didn't score it? And then what was actually more important to the context of the game was getting the red card, because it prevented West Ham being able to put as much pressure on us. But listen, I will take it. I feel like we've been harshly done by. I look back at Tomiyasu being dragged down to the ground against Man United by Harry Maguire. We got nothing, inexplicably. So I'll take it. I'm more than happy to take it. But I want to know what you guys think. Was it a penalty? Should it have been a red card? Or did we get a little bit lucky? Number 4, and this was an interesting thing. Someone came up to me outside the ground after the game And they said, look, love watching your 5 at 5. So thank you very much. I didn't catch your name, actually. I should have asked, but I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. But thank you very much for that feedback. I hope all of you guys are loving the 5 at 5. And what I would ask is, please, if you are, please hit subscribe. I've just hit 30K. Really appreciate that. I don't want to stop now, though. Let's keep on pushing that subscriber count up. And I said to that person yesterday, give me one thing that you noticed about the game for my 5 at 5. And what he said to me was weird goal kick variations more so than normal games. And I thought to myself, actually, he's right. Very, very often I noticed in the game, but it wasn't actually going to be one of my 5. But when he mentioned it to me, I thought that's a brilliant shout. So I am going to use it. So this is all down to that person. Hopefully you're in the comments below so you can take the credit. The amount of times Ramsdale just said, no, get up, pushed everyone up the pitch. And what I love about it as well is that previously, before we had Tomiyasu in the team, we used to aim goal kicks. At times it would be Saka or Laka or Smith Rowe, and I'd be thinking these guys clearly are not good enough in the air for us to be aiming goal kicks to them. Now that we've got Tomiyasu, you'll notice yesterday, not only did sometimes we say, no, we're not going to play short, maybe that's out of respect for West Ham and their press or whatever it was, but we went long and it was always to Tomiyasu. We've got faith in him. He's happy to win that aerial battle. And overall, he did fine. Even though it's not so much about the first ball, it's often about the knockdown. But winning the header gives you a better chance at the knockdown being in a part of a pitch that you want it to be, you want to be contesting for the ball in. So that's someone who pointed that out to me. And I thought they had a really, really good point. Hopefully those variations can help us, and especially when we've got a good outlet like Tomiyasu. So that was a really good spot. And now number 5, the nightmare that never was. People were saying to me, Ben White, he's going to be scared about Antonio. They were talking about Ivan Toney, players like of that nature. And they were saying that Antonio's going to bully Ben White. Antonio's going to stand on Ben White. He's going to challenge aerially for everything. I saw none of it. I saw absolutely none of that. Antonio, by the end of the game, was playing right wing. He was nowhere near Ben White. And Ben White, even when they did have their duels, he did absolutely brilliantly. In fact, what I'm going to do now is share an iconic photograph from the game where you can see just how easy it was for Ben White. Look, maybe it's about time Ben White starts getting a little bit more respect. Put in the comments below, do you think that he is being sort of treated with a lack of respect? Do you think he's getting too much stick? You know, yes, he had a bit of a difficult spell, and we know that he's not necessarily the best defender in the world when it comes to the aerial battles. But overall, I personally think Ben White has been absolutely fine. Perhaps it's that Gabriel has been so good that people seem to think in comparison Ben White, I don't know why it is, but I don't think Ben White is getting the credit he deserves. He's coming with a big, hefty price tag into, a much more intense club. You know, Brighton, the standards and the scrutiny won't be as high as it is with Arsenal. People love to bash Arsenal. So do you think Ben White is getting the respect that he deserves? And if not, why? Please let me know, because for me, I want to see my defender getting more respect. That's the 5 at 5 done. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you get in the comments below, like this video and subscribe, and I will see you after the Leeds game. Take care.